Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? Hey, so this time around, we have the World Tournament, basically a World Tournament data download. It's an update. It's version, what is it, 5.13? Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Austin Attorney. Shout out to Minato. Let's get into all of this. Shout out to Luca Dokkan and anybody else that I use their information in this video. You guys are very much appreciated. Now, with that being said, we're going to go over the overview. We're getting the new challenge event, this AoE info that hopefully the Turles Goku is going to be very helpful in. That guy, I mean, I don't really know what his best situation in the game is right now, but it's damn sure not anywhere I care about. So let's see. Now we're getting that, then we're getting the World Tournament EZAs and Awakening Future Gohan. The int old SSR Future Gohan is awakening. We'll be going over their details in here. The standby skip function has been added. I hope JP players appreciate it. And then the new SBR, the final stage needed in order to unlock the Bulma and Vegeta support memory that gives Vegeta family 10% attack and defense, right? Been waiting forever for that. I've been using it in KX, but obviously it's not available to either version for real. Now, that being said, let's go. Future Gohan, the TUR into Future Gohan, his details: super attack effect raises attack permanently, raises defense for the one turn, causing supreme damage to the enemy. Attack defense 120%, another 100% when super attacking, 2 key 80% with a high chance to stun if facing an android, 2 key medium chance to crit, and defense 30% when super attacking if there's a future category ally named Trunks on the team. On the team is fairly simple, but this guy's not that good. He's oh man, it stresses me out because they do this like 9 out of every 10 World Tournament TURs, especially the SSRs. But the SSRs is like you can't really help that most of the time. The TURs is where I lose hope. You can't make these units like offense defense units. It's not gonna work. Make them defense support units. Make them rainbow orb change with high levels of defense, or good levels of defense with like 50% chance to dodge, or make them greatly raise defense permanently, have mitigation, guard for one turn, and I don't know, give whatever category 2 key 25. Nah, you'd need more than that. 2 key 35% attack and defense, and that'd be really helpful, but they just never do. He has the adult Gohan from the future type of link sets and categories. You guys know how that go. Nothing bizarre there. Now, the list of EX equips for the new event. The Vegeta Jr. He's Vegeta the 4th, so technically, yeah. But the Vegeta, the Kid Vegeta versus the Saibamen storyline event. Let's see. It's not a story, it's a challenge, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like that point in Dragon Ball. The EX equips here are actually really good. I mean, the defense 900 along with the defense level 3, that's like mediocre. So if you get that, like that's really helpful. It's still 900 defense. Then you look at the additional crit level 4s. Like these are some solid equips in here. They're not insane, but they do go to pure Saiyans. So imagine how much ground you cover. Look at these silvers. These are some solid. The level 3 crit, level 3 additional, those are helpful, bro. So don't underestimate those. Make sure you guys are trying to get those if you can beat the event. I'm sure they'll be tied to missions, right? When are they not? They're going to be tied to missions. I'd assume you don't just beat it straight up. With that being said, in this new Saibamen event, this is weird. They usually don't care about this the same way. But the event charges, right? So you're going through the phases. I'm not sure how it works, but I'm assuming it works. I'm assuming that it works like the Cooler Robot event or the Frieza Soldier event, where you gotta beat them within a certain amount of turns. It seems like the turns will run out even if you're in giant mode. I guess that's their way of counteracting. Holy crap, man. It's 4 a.m. I'm sorry. Counteracting LR Orange Piccolo and like Majunior's active skill and things like that. I don't feel like they had to do that, but yeah, they would have been really good for at least a section of this event. So I get where they're coming from. I don't think it was that deep. Now, the Line app we always click on JP and then log back into the game and get our stone or two. That has kind of been patched. I don't want to say it's fully been patched, but what they've done is they've basically told you have to add them as a friend on Dokkan in order to get this green dragon ore. If you recognize this is tied to the anniversary, right? It's tied, I want to say, to the 7-year anniversary. Why do I feel like I'm tweaking? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's tied to the 7 year. It's not tied to the 8 year, is it? No, I must be tweaking. Anyway, it's green now. It's not orange, obviously, but you're gonna use it for Dragon Stones. They've made it so that you add them as a friend, which means you do kind of have to make an account for that, I would assume. Line is a Japanese, I believe, social media or direct messaging app. I'm not familiar with it, but I've been told that, and you have to add them to get the rewards from now on. It's annoying. I'm sure we'll have a loophole for it, or we'll just make line accounts, I guess, and follow JB Dokkan and never use it for anything else. That's kind of funny. Now, where was I? Now, this is the In Future Gohan. Let's go over the rest of these units. AGL Beerus is easy. I'm hoping this guy's good. Beerus units, for some reason, don't get respected in Dokkan. It's really, really weird. Let's see what this guy's doing for us. Beerus, 200 or 2000% HP of a key sphere of a character's type. Whatever. Like, why would you even do that to him? 12 key super attack. Raises defense for 1 turn. Supreme damage. Lowers defense. Attack defense 120%. Another 120% when super attacking. 60% attack starting from the turn after that. After he has been hit 2 or more times. Performing an additional with a high chance to become a super starting from the next turn after he's been hit 4 times. Guards all attacks if allies in the same turn are exploding rage. I can kind of work with that. Like, I can get where that, if the Beerus units were actually to become useful, which they're definitely not right now. LR, Beerus, and Whis by far. I'm thinking. I mean, yeah, that one, the LR, Beerus, and Whis, and then that Int TUR, that Easy Aid for Saiyan Day, those are the best ones. Beerus units, I mean, by far, right? I mean, sure, I guess. Obviously, Whis doesn't count for exploding rage, so cool. He's if I can get this guard active, he's decent. Other than that, he's just all right. Like, I shouldn't even say all right. I wouldn't even say all right. Now the STR GT GT STR Super Saiyan GT Goku. Gosh, man, it's getting to me. 12 key super attack raises defense for 1 turn, supreme damage, and raises allies attack by 30% for 1 turn. If he's already raising defense, anything else is pretty much like a icing on the cake, especially for a lower tiered unit. I can appreciate him helping allies attack. He's not going to be in slot 1, I'm assuming. Let's see. Attack and defense 150%, an additional 100% for 5 turns from his first appearance, an additional 50% attack and defense when he supers, medium chance to dodge. I can appreciate that. 3 key, and an additional 30% chance to dodge if there's another space traveling warrior ally in the same turn. Would you look at that? He gets an additional 20% attack up to 80% and crit chance plus 10% up to 40% with each attack evaded. Oh, this he's actually pretty good. I like this guy. I like him a lot. And he's on so many categories, right? He's a Goku, but he's on abnormal categories for Goku units, such as Dragon Ball Seekers, such as Space Traveling Warriors, obviously, like, not GT heroes particularly, but at least they can use the help. And then, that's actually really good. This guy's pretty solid. I like him. Let's see if his Vegeta help is pretty good. Let's see. I like this guy. Let's see. So Tech GT Vegeta, the Super Saiyan, he does have a good free-to-play leader skill, right? If you were to use him in Extreme Z areas, whatever he might be applicable to now or in the future, or I think they included World Tournament units in that support memory event. Correct me if I'm wrong on that too. I'm fine with that. 12 key super attack raises attack for 1 turn. This select free-to-play World Tournament units, that is, of course. Raises attack for 1 turn, supreme damage, and raises defense by 30% for 6 turns. That's good. Attack and defense 120%. Defense and attack 60% starting from when he does his super attack. Guard for 1 turn from his first appearance. He gets defense 80% and a high chance to guard everything as the first attacker in the turn. That's terrible. We hate that. The defense is nice. The guard, the high chance, the coin flip on a guard on a unit that already isn't unkillable because they have guard is atrocious. Goodness. He gets attack 40% as the second or third attacker in a turn. He then gets a final attack 80% when performing a super attack, and a medium chance to crit if there's a Shadow Dragon Saga ally in the turn. So him and the Goku don't even help each other? Why would they do that? He's not on Space Traveling Warriors, obviously, but I mean, why do that? This guy, he's not on Shadow Dragon Saga. I don't appreciate that. That's annoying. And then finally, let's get into Tech Piccolo Daimo, Demon King Piccolo. Super attack effect. I'm hoping this guy's good because he's tech, the LR is tech. They're both on like categories like Dragon Ball Saga, right? So if they're gonna be good, that would definitely help that extreme side of that team, especially considering the whole team kind of just got hella buffs. So it would be really nice throughout the last like 7 months, right? So it would be really nice if he was good. Let's see. 12 key greatly raises attack, supreme damage, medium chance to stun, extreme class allies 3 key 30%. When all allies in the turn are extreme class, a medium chance to guard everything. And attack and defense 10% to all allies. Attack and defense 40% for each extreme class ally on the team. An additional defense 100%. And attacked enemies attack minus 20% for 2 turns when performing a super attack. Now that's not incredible, but that's actually I like him okay, let's see, because he is on things like Terrifying Conquerors, Legendary Existence, Storied Figures, right? Sworn Enemies for sure can use something like this. Because it's villains anyway, so you have no business not running a villain type unit. That's actually, I like this. Let's see. So if Tech Demon King Piccolo EZA sometime, I don't want to say soon, because I'm pretty sure Yamcha, is it Yamcha or it's Tien and Chaozu? Yeah, Tien and Chaozu are slated to be next for the LR EZAs, right? That would, no, so Demon King Piccolo is way too far off. Huh. This TUR Demon King Piccolo is I like him. I'm not sure you can't trust that medium chance to guard. I'm not sure he'll be able to tank incredibly well if you're not getting that attack 20% debuff active. But I like him. I would give him full dodge for sure. I'm not trying to get touched. If I'm this guy, I don't need him taking damage at all. Now, his Link set is one of those, he doesn't have big bad bosses, right? So you're kind of suffering. But he does have the key and the support, so that should help in a good way. Like I said, it helped for that extreme class. Dragon Ball Boyhood Saga would be really nice, and that's what this guy is. That's all I've got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me see. Wait, Minato put one last tag. Super Saiyan's Goku's 5-turn buff is starting from his first appearance, not after. Yeah, that's typical. Alright, so appreciate them. Shout out them one last time. The teams that help get this information together on nights like this. It is the Young King Hitman and Hitman. I'm pretty sure that's everything, right? Yeah, it is off this. Hey, follow your boy on Twitter, man. Follow the kid. I'm off this.